Are you an alcoholic who loves touching base with other alcoholics who are still drinking on social media? Because I do. Like, I follow not too many of them. Most of the people I follow are like sober and sober motivation, but I do follow some people who are just fucking raging alcoholics and like in major active addiction and like, look at me, look how amazing my life is, look how hot I am, look at how hungover I am every day. Oh, here's the hair of the dog, here's the pre-drink for going out. I was out till 6 a.m. Like, they remind me so much of myself for like 20 something years of my life. Like, look at me. Look how great I am. Look how hot I am. Look how in control I am. Look how much fun I'm having. But then I never gave myself an actual chance to stop drinking and experience life not drunk because I couldn't. Like, I literally tried. I think the most I ever got was like 3 weeks in 22 years of sobriety. Like, maybe when I had a flu, for real. Like, I was just like a constant user. And it's like now it feels so good to say, like, I'm an alcoholic. As I've talked about on my page before, like, I didn't used to say I'm an alcoholic. I said, like, I'm a disordered drinker. Who cares? You're still a drunk piece of shit. Like, you're still drunk all the time. Your behavior speaks for itself. Like, I was a train wreck. There were periods in my life where I was much more of a train wreck than others. I would say 28 to the early 30s was probably peak. Maybe not. Yeah. With all the drugs, the cigarettes, the lifestyle, the going out, the craziness, the addiction to many things, the addiction to like so much crazy stuff. Like, my lifestyle. Now when I see people like talking about like their lifestyle, I'm like, man, I wrote the book on that shit. And I'm not bragging because I wish that I had not wasted so much time. I look at my little brother who's 27 years old. He has an incredible online business. He makes so much fucking money. He does ice baths. He does yoga. He does, walks to the top of a mountain in South America. He does so much business networking with other young people who are motivated like him. He travels the world. Right now he's in Poland. He's doing yoga in a park with hotties, like, and they're not into boozing. Like, this generation is not into boozing. They're into mental health. It's cool for them to be into mental health. It's cool for them to be successful. It's cool for them to work on themselves. Like, I am an elder millennial. I was born in 82. I just turned 42 years old. Was it cool for us to be into mental health? Was it cool for us to be remotely interested in our own emotional well-being? Hell no. It was cool for us to be trashed all the time, as much as possible. As much as possible. Often with an eating disorder, major self-loathing issues, addiction to horrible dysfunctional relationships. Like, we were brainwashed so badly. We were like coming of age in like the early 2000s, like toxic. When all the celebrities were like flashing their, what's, so anorexic, going out clubbing all night long, like getting trashed. Like, these were our role models. And it was like, be as skinny as possible and party and crazy and do nothing with your life but party as much as possible. And I'm here to tell you, like, I have lived that extreme. And so that's why sometimes I do follow these people so that it reminds me of how far I've come and how so badly I will never go back there. Like, I don't want to go back to that life. No, thank you. If you are a millennial, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you didn't take it to the extreme that I did. Because I did take it to extreme for many years. Like, so wild. And again, then when I hit 30 or so, I kind of developed my career and I was doing both. Because also, if you're a millennial woman, you know that you've been conditioned to, like, your productivity is your self-worth, right? So it's like, look how much fun I am. Look how much partying I'm doing. Look how skinny I am. Look how successful I am. Look at what I have. Look at me. And then, like, inside you're just dying because it's like all of these things that you're constantly trying to tick the boxes for are just like toxic and not well-being oriented whatsoever. So yeah, I was just interested, like, do any of you other alcoholics out there follow these like major train wreck influencers on TikTok or Instagram or whatever? Give me the feedback. I want to know if you guys do this as well. It's like it's like being like obsessed with food and like trying to like watch what you eat and get healthy, but then like torturing yourself with videos of like brownies or like pizza, like those delicious like sandwich videos of like the Italian guys making like the, you know, bruschetta sandwiches in Italy. I love to watch that shit. But yeah, sound off below, guys. I need to know if I'm the only alcoholic out there that enjoys to like look back and reminisce about what I don't do anymore. Drinking is an interesting thing, I tell you. And it will constantly evolve through my sobriety journey, I'm sure. I'm sure I will go through many phases of like, I don't want to see that, and then like I want to torture myself again. But I'm feeling really good, and I'm feeling really affirmed in my decision to stop more than ever when I see these people. And I wish them all the best, and I love being entertained by them as well. See you guys.